Hello?
Hey, thanks for calling the Epic Vet Show. You got some knowledge to drop?
Abbott, this is a national state of emergency, Abbott. You know who this is talking to you right now?
Yeah, I know it is.
Who the hell is it then, Abbott? Say my name.
I know
Hello?
it is. I don't remember your name. I know it is though. What's your name again?
My God, it's Bernie Sanders, you idiot. Come on. Now, you know I didn't mean to call you that back there, Abbott. You know you're a good guy and all. But this is an emergency. That's the reason why I'm calling you today.
Okay, Burn.
All right, Abbott. Now, I'm going to have to hand you over to my secretary right now, and I'm gonna pitch to you the greatest story you're ever gonna hear.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, you know what? He doesn't even want to talk right now. I'm gonna tell you myself. Okay, Avik? Is that cool with you?
Yeah, you tell us your stuff. Sure.
Okay, now check this out. Okay, my idea is to have the best movie ever made, right? I'm thinking, imagine this. I'm gonna put you in the world. You gotta imagine it, okay? You should use that beautiful mouth of yours, okay? All right. So it starts out with
I'm ready.
two young kids. Maybe they're hackers or something. Maybe they're logging on the internet and all, and they find out some crazy secret that President Trump is gonna launch nukes on a certain date. So they're like, "Oh my God! With this knowledge, we got."
Wait, who's gonna launch nukes on a certain
Just
date?
then, President Trump.
Trump. Okay.
So at that point, Men in Black kick in the door, and they're aiming
Here
guns.
come the Men
They
in
don't know what to do.
Black,
They're
and they kick in the
freaking out.
door.
They kick in the door. You're like, "Oh my God, what the hell?" The kids escape, right? They're running to the alley. That's when they're cornered. They have Men in Black all aimed at, like guns aimed at them. Canines barking, foaming at the mouth, and that's when you see a claw skirt up. You're like, "Oh my God, who the hell could this be?" You see if the windows roll down. Get in. You're like, "Oh my God, what the hell is what's happening?" The kids have no other choice, so they get in the car. As they're driving, it's a badass, freaking Fast and Furious type, weaving in and out of traffic, you know.
Right.
The kids are like, what the hell's going on?
This is like an action movie.
In fact, like, it's like an action movie, you know, but it gets better, it gets deeper than that. And so the kid's like, "Who the hell are you?" And the character turns back, and it's me, Bernie Sanders, and I look at him like a friend. They're like, "Holy shit, Bernie Sanders just picked us up. What the hell are we gonna do now?" Okay, so Bernie Sanders leads them into an underground bunker with people walking around V for Vendetta, man, all huddled by like trash can fires and stuff. You know, they're looking pretty homeless and like those resistance fighters and stuff in those fucking like Terminator movies. Kind of like them. So Bernie Sanders begins to fill them in, you know me. I tell them that, you know, with the information that they discovered is valuable and can bring down Trump and tyranny. And we got to
Bring
get
down
this
the whole
information
Trump
to a
regime,
much bigger
really.
source.
With that, yeah.
Yeah, so we know we got to go to next, right? There's only one man that can help us. So we go, and we travel all the way to Barack Obama Ranch with Joe Biden. And this is, you know, we're there. We think we're safe.
Obama lives on a ranch?
Well, you know, I'm assuming that's where, unless he's in the ghetto after.
You'd think it's probably some fucking high budget. Even though he's incredibly
Yeah,
bad with
just
money,
imagine.
how does he have all this money when he's so bad with it? He's
He
so
invests
awful.
in some stocks. All right, hold on, Avic. You're taking me out of this. All right, hold on, come here. Well, it's gonna get juicy, Avic. You're gonna like this one. So we're sitting there, and Obama's filling us in. That's when you see a Black Hawk in the distance.
Black Hawk.
2 missiles fired at the ranch. You ever see Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End?
Everybody has, yeah.
Oh, you remember the scene where that Asian guy was like all up in like Elizabeth's face, and like he got blown up, and like there was a piece of like splinter stuck in him. And he grabs him by the face. He's like, "Calypso." You remember that part?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much that happens with Barack Obama, and like he goes up to you, he's like, "You have the information," or hold on, I'm saying, "You have the information to bring down Trump. Now I'm trusting you with this. I'm dying. He hands you the information. He gives you a card, right? No, he gives you a floppy disk, and it's like there's an address on it. He's like, you gotta go and you gotta take this to this person, and he'll know what to do. So like, oh shit, all right, I'm gonna follow this guy. So Joe Biden takes us there, right?
Yeah.
Joe Biden takes us there, and we go in there. We go in this house, and guess who it is?
No idea.
Go on. Well, who do you think it should be?
I don't. This is a number of people. I mean, but you have to tell me. Tell me. It's driving me crazy.
Oh, all right, fine. We'll say it's Bill Nye the Science Guy. Because he'll know what to do with stuff like that. So he's like, gentlemen, you might want to come in. You go in there, and he's telling us all this stuff, and he's like, this is far beyond my knowledge. Like, but what it looks like is to be a system of numbers. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck does that mean? So Joe Biden picks us up, and we're like, oh my god, we gotta go to the White House. We have no time to signal Bernie. We gotta stop this ourselves. Just as we're freaking out and stuff, you see an eagle, a bald eagle, the sign of America, lean in the window, and we attach a note, and we're like, take this to Bernie. He'll know what to do. The bald eagle soars out of the window and takes flight. Meanwhile, we don't know if that's going to arrive there on time, so we got to go to the White House ourselves and stop this. We got up there with Joe Biden. Joe Biden seems like he knows what he's doing. He's a good agent. He has a gun. He goes in there. Everything looks clear. But there's one thing. Trump is not in sight. What the hell? We're snooping around the office and then, pop! Joe Biden drops to the ground. He's done. That's when you see Trump. You guys just had to keep digging, didn't you? Right? So he has us at gunpoint, and he shot Joe with like a golden, Trump gun, because you know how he is. Fucking everything he has to do everything in style.
Right.
So he ties us up. And he's telling us his plan. He's like, okay, it was really quite simple. He's pouring a glass of whiskey and shaking it in his hand and stuff.
Right.
Like, it was really quite simple, really. They didn't see it coming. Just lower the American dollar to this amount, and it was all simple. Now it's time for the big plan. You're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? That's when you see fighters going through the sky. Then Trump's airplane fighters attacking on the other side.
Right.
It's just people. You see an eagle soar through the sky, and you just know hope is here. Bernie's like, what? Trump's tower will be gone. And you see cannons and stuff shooting stuff. Trump's like, it's over. Even if Bernie can get here, it's not going to stop what's about to happen next. And Trump's about to shoot you. That's when you hear boom, boom, boom. It's the elevator. As it counts down to the floor that Trump's on, you see it open. Now you see Bernie Sanders, me.
Uh-huh.
Like Rambo. Hell, even buffer there. We'll go buff like Arnold, but with a Rambo ribbon around his
What?
around my head, and I'm holding a minigun. And I turn to him, I go, "Hey, Trump!" And as Trump turns in slow motion in disbelief, I look at him and I go, "You're fired." And I start shooting the minigun. It's in slow motion. You see the shells hitting the ground, and you see me and Trump is being shot and stuff, and it's crazy.
You can't say that.
And I'm like, oh no, I can't say that. But it's just a movie. I'm not really saying that. I love my president. Come on. But it sounds crazy. You definitely it's crazy.
That's crazy.
You tell me you wouldn't watch this epic so far. This doesn't sound like a crazy movie to you?
It sounds like a crazy movie, yeah.
Or it gets better. There's about to be a big twist, right? Okay, so Trump's done, so it seems. And I walk over to the boys. I'm on time. I'm like, boys, and they're like, Bernie, I didn't think you would have come in town. I was like, of course I was going to come. How could I not, boys? I knew you were in trouble. I got your message, by the way. And like, we're glad that you got there. I'm like, oh, I'm glad too, boy. You saved America. And I go on the computer real quick, and I stop the nuke from setting off.
Yeah.
Something's going on. It keeps saying, there's a bubble that pops and says, error, error, error. I'm like,
Error,
oh my
yeah.
God, what is this? Then you hear Trump. You really thought that I was sending these, huh? Turns out it's a beacon. And he just drops dead. And you're like, oh my God, a beacon? A beacon for what? That's when you see a beacon launch from the Washington Monument. Turns out that was a space shuttle this whole time. Who will know? So you see it launch into the sky, and you see it just boop, boop, just blinking in deep space. And then you see just an orb of light suction this thing up. And like, what the hell could that be? And then you see, like, it cuts back to the ground where our heroes are at. It looks like the battle's won. We're doing real good, right?
Right.
And that's when you see spaceships all around us. It's the reptilians. It's the reptilians.
They live
There's a beacon for the
underground.
reptilians.
They live underground. What are they
that's
doing
what
in
you thought.
space?
But that's what you thought. They have secret people here. For example, Sarah Palin. She's a reptilian. Everybody knows that. Come on. She blinks sideways.
Yeah.
So she's Trump's second in command. She's over at Antarctica right now.
Like who really?
in this scenario?
Who really lives in Alaska?
she's-
Anyways, it's so obvious.
Well, yeah, actually, that works better. That works better. Thank God we have you. She's in
Yeah.
Alaska, and she's making sure this beacon goes. She's like the second key to this thing.
All right.
Bernie can only stop Trump, but it's too late. They already got the message. So she's sitting in a little high throne, like all giggly and stuff, and then she's, you got the fucking pyramids, right? the pyramids of Giza start lifting up out of the ground.
Of course,
Are taking
the
pictures and
pyramids.
disbelief and looking up. My God. It starts levitating, all of them. All around the world, the Mayan pyramids, all of them, they start levitating in the sky. Turns out they're actually spaceships, Avic, for the reptilians.
Right.
What is going on? They're going up to the sky. They're teleporting to where our heroes are at in Washington, D.C. in the battle. And as Bernie Sanders sits there looking outside the window thinking, my God, what have we done? That's when the one true hero comes. Bernie Sanders has to hit DEFCON 5 to assemble the team that can help us in our time of need. Would you guess who that is, Havoc?
Bruce Willis?
You would think. No.
Right.
Together, Bernie Sanders calls Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Right.
He calls Stephen Hawking,
Oh, yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, the ancient alien guy, and the Chinese
ancient
wacky
alien guy.
Asian Einstein from Ancient Aliens. And they together, it cuts to them. Their wristwatches are blinking. They're like blinking like strobe lights. And they're like, my God, you know what this means? They run to Washington D.C. and they fucking create, with of course Stephen Hawking's help, out of his wheelchair, a giant mech suit. Like the Power Rangers, you know?
Yeah.
So they form a mech suit,
Right.
and then they're about to take on the one weapon that the other side really has, the reptilians. The Sphinx. Do you remember the Sphinx of Egypt?
Yeah. I know the Sphinx, the
You're not gonna
lion
believe that
body
that's
and the
actually a
human
mech
head
suit
and
as well.
stuff. Yeah.
So they bring the Sphinx, and there's a giant fight with Stephen Hawking and all them taking down the Sphinx, and it looks like all hope is lost. So they hit the detonate button and they just completely nuke themselves to sacrifice their lives. It's a very, very sad moment. You think all hope is lost, but we're wondering what the hell is really going on. Up in the sky, before it takes off, you notice there's a man descending out of the one of the pyramids. You're like, who is this man? He steps down. He his echoes through all the people. He is the Rothschild family. He is the heir of the Rothschilds.
Wow.
You know the Rothschilds, I'm assuming, right? Do you know who this is?
Yeah, of course I know who the Rothschilds are.
Exactly. They're reptilians, it turns out.
Yeah.
And like as like the people come up like, oh my God, sir, are you okay? He's like, foolish being, and like you see like him blink sideways and just slices them, and they're like, oh my God, this is no man. And he's like, your world is done. we're taking all your resources,
Uh-huh.
and you see the ship.
Holy
ascending
shit!
into
They got
space.
$350 billion. Holy shit!
What the hell are you talking about, Avic?
The Rothschilds.
Yeah, they're pretty rich.
Jesus
Enough to own
Christ!
a giant pyramid and bring it into space. So you remember on the dollar bill, if you have one on you actually right now, that would be good. If you flip it over, you see an eye on the pyramid. Yes.
They own 80% of the world's wealth.
Oh,
What?
I know, Avic. You don't have to tell me. I'm trying to inform you. So you see the eye on the back of the dollar bill on the pyramid. Yes.
Yeah.
That is actually a giant super weapon, a laser that can destroy the world.
Oh my god, and they're everywhere.
So they're launched up into space. They're ascending, getting ready to take all the
Oh.
resources and just detonate us, pretty much. We're like, my god. So we pretty much destroyed most of the reptilians in DC at this point. Now, what we have to do is we have to go into a briefing room, and that's where you see the world leaders, Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un,
Putin.
you know, all those guys. We're all in there. We have to band together as humanity to take on these reptilians for one last flight to Earth.
Right.
So we have to. They bring us to Area 51, where we have all the high-tech space suits and you know the Black Hawks
Yeah.
that are built for space.
Right. The secret.
And
The
that's what they
secret.
tell us.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to do one last mission, and it might be one where we don't all come back from.
Oh my god,
You
another
have to watch the
mission.
Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh my god, another mission.
So they decide to do a fellowship thing. Everybody that wants to go for this one last mission, they put in for. We have Vladimir Putin. He rode in on a bear, by the way. He's pretty badass. We have Vladimir Putin. We have Kim Jong Un. We have what are we looking for? We have George Bush, who's really good at blowing stuff up. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, and we all go in there. We all go to this big ship, and we're going through there, going through space. There's like a bunch of reptilians, and they're blowing shit up, and they're
Yeah.
blowing our people up in space too. It's this big spaced out kind of Star Wars.
Right.
And that's when we crash through this one part of the pyramid, and we run out, and we're all in badass, like, you know, I don't know, like Halo suits maybe. That sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool. And we run, we run up in there, and there's a point where we look like we're surrounded, and Vladimir Putin's like, "Duh, you go on without me. Like, there's one more mission." And like he has like a bunch of grenades, and he runs in there like a badass, like, and he just charges these reptilians, and you see one part like it zooms outside of the pyramid, one part just like explode. You're like, oh my god, thank you, Putin. He puts us in like the ceiling rafters, right? And we're
Yeah.
crawling through. We got to get to the one point. We have a nuke we have to arm on the top of the pyramid, but we have to get it to the top. It's a mission that seems daring at the most. So we're crawling through there, and Kim Jong-un, he dies along the way. God knows what, probably something stupid. And we get to the top, and we think we're about to do it. We think we're about to win. That's when you see Rothschild walk out. He steps out to the top, and he's like, "Foolish humans. You think you could stop this?" And he has a lightsaber. He has a lightsaber, right? It's crazy.
What?
But we have a lightsaber too. We go to this big battle, it's crazy on top of the pyramid, and you look like he hits you, you think all hope is lost, you're laying there, he's giving this, you know, douchey speech about, you know, money.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
when
yeah.
you see. That's when you see. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
You see Obama.
Oh,
Remember earlier in the story that Obama seemingly died. You
right.
see Obama fly in half cyborg, and he has wings like cyborg eagles, like an eagle, and he just swoops in and just knocks Mr. Rothschild off, and you see him floating down, like, you know, disintegrating as he goes into the atmosphere, and you see his reptile form come out, and he just Like, my God. So our heroes, they hit the nuke at the top of the pyramid, detonating it. Crazy moment, beautiful. You see it up in the stars. You see like Sarah Palin laughs down in wherever she's at in Alaska as she doesn't seemingly know that the pyramid is falling down on her. She looks up in disbelief. My God. And just boom, wipes her out.
Wow.
Done. Evil is done. But what happened to our hero? The one that detonated, the one that saved us. He's floating through space. He's frozen. And that's when you see a burst of light. Everything seems white. You're there, you walk around, you're in white robes. I haven't seen this place before. Where am I? That's when you see Seth Rogen comes out. All in
Oh
white.
no, the big Jew fro.
You're in heaven. Seth Rogen is God.
Oh
He's
God,
that
that's
was pretty badass, saving the world and whatnot. And he's like, how about this? I'm gonna give you 3 wishes. And you're like, okay. I think I'm gonna go with 1. I would like all the weed in the world. 2, it'd be cool to hook up with this hot bitch Pamela Anderson, and not Pamela Anderson, like nowadays, but like back in like maybe like the 70s where she was looking good. And 3, how about reset the world peace with Bernie Sanders as president? He's like, your wish is my command. Sends us back. We wake up like how we started in the beginning of the film. We're sitting at the computer, except this time we don't find any top secret codes. But somebody opens the door. You're going to want to come out and see this. Bernie Sanders is president of the United States. Like, what? You walk out. You remember Return of the Jedi?
yeah.
You remember the ending of Return of the Jedi with the Ewoks?
Yes.
Remember
Yeah, the Ewoks beat the Empire.
That song that. Yeah, you remember that song they were playing at the end?
Yes.
That song's playing in the background. As world peace, you see all the you see all the jets and stuff flying through the earth, or like flying through all the nations. You see world peace.
Yeah.
Everybody's outside dancing
Just
and having a
blowing
good
by
time.
while the party's
There's
going
world
on.
peace.
Yeah.
And then we're like, as our characters sit there, like, oh man, we saved the world, but now nobody's gonna remember. We pretty much reset everything. It doesn't matter. And that's when you see an eagle land in the window. You
Yeah.
see an eagle land in the window, you're like, what? And it has a white bright letter grasping in its claws. And you walk over to it, you open it, and it says, it's just an address. And you go to the address, and it's just Bernie Sanders, and it's his inauguration day. And again, you got the Ewok song playing in the background. He just looks over at you guys, and he winks. Thanks, boys. And then he just, Star Wars theme or Star Wars ending song plays. Boom, done. You like? I think. What's your thoughts, Abbott? Can you see that as a good movie?
Maybe
Yeah,
in
I
a
know it needs-
3-part
it needs-
series.
it needs some
Jesus
help.
Christ.
That's what I was thinking, Abbott. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm thinking, should I have to animate it, or am I going to actually get the real people to be in it? That's the real problem right now, Abbott. But I was hoping maybe you'd like to star in it as one of the lead boys. Come on, Avic. Tell you what.
You could do some computer shit and easily, make...
Yeah, we can, definitely manage to do all this.
Yeah.
What would you think with the Rothschild? Did you see that coming?
No.
Exactly, man. I think I got what it takes.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I hope
You
your
do,
viewers-
but I... Damn, dude. That's a great story. Wow. That was good.
I hope your viewers liked it, Avic. Now, I want to let you know something.
No.
By 2020, I hope that you vote for me, because I'm coming back, baby. And tell your viewers too.
Sure, why
Bernie
not?
Sanders, 2020, world peace. Bring down the Rothschilds.
All right. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
I can't imagine if they live underground and in space, then they're everywhere.